Welcome to the Living the Dream podcast with Curveball. If you believe, you can achieve. Welcome to the Living the Dream with Curveball podcast, a show where I interview guests that teach, motivate, and inspire you to stop at nothing to fulfill your dreams. Today, I am joined by Bo Skitsko. Bo is a fitness professional, entrepreneur, as well as a best-selling author. Bo came completely from another continent, learned a different language, so him and his family could have a better life, and he's been helping other people change their lives for the past 10 years. Bo, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. That was an awesome introduction. Thanks.
Why don't you start off by giving everybody a little bit of background about yourself?
Yeah, thanks. So my name is Bo Skitsko, and I've immigrated to the US about 11 years ago. I didn't speak any English back then, so I had to start from zero, slowly work myself up to now owning a fitness studio, giving lectures on health and fitness, even teaching in colleges, sometimes as a guest teacher, teaching future trainers as well. And I have a best-selling book that you can get on Amazon. It's called Stay Sore, because I believe that nothing good comes easy. A little bit of soreness, a little bit of discomfort can help you grow into a better you. So that's my backstory.
Well, tell us why you decided to come to the U.S. 11 years ago. I know it was for a better life for your family, but what made you choose here, and what was it like coming, not knowing the language, and how long did it take you to get acquainted with everything?
I understand. Well, first of all, I wanted to come over here because this is the land of opportunities, right? I had so many ideas and plans and things that I would love to do, but I'm originally from Ukraine, and don't get me wrong, I love the country where I'm from, my home country, but America just provides more opportunities that I was able to slowly build and grow. When I first came, I knew the basics like, hello, how are you? Where's the restroom? But I didn't know anything beyond that. So I had to take on jobs that don't require me to speak English, to know the language. So I did a lot of those jobs that would be like delivery driver, construction work, cleaning, all these things that don't really make you learn the language. And at some point, I realized I'm in a closed up loop where I can't break out of this situation. I'm not learning the language, and I keep working to make a few dollars without any growth. So I forced myself then to find a job that requires language, and I went doing working for like a fast food store where I had to take orders, and taking orders in English was so difficult for me, but it forced me to learn the language. Obviously, I did a lot of mistakes. Every order I messed up, I had to pay out of my own check. But hey, 6 months into baptism by fire, I was speaking English way better. Not perfect, but way better. So I learned from that hey, get yourself in a uncomfortable situation and you might grow as a person out of that. You might become better. So that taught me a lot of lessons that, hey, same with fitness. The harder you work, the more comfortable you get, the fitter you become. And that grew into this whole idea of stepping out of your comfort zone and becoming a better person out of that.
So speaking of fitness, how did you get into personal fitness? What made you choose that path?
It's kind of a long story. I was always an active guy. Back in Ukraine, I never really played any organized sport, but I was always active. And when I came here to the US, I started working out pretty hard. I didn't have any friends. I was just an immigrant. So I started working out really hard, and I was following all kinds of like bodybuilding magazine workout plans, no pain, no gain, all this aggressive, hardcore stuff. And I got hurt quite often, and it got worse and worse. And one injury was really severe where I tore what is called a linea alba in your stomach. So my stomach was all torn up, and I even breathing would hurt. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, you need the surgery and you will never be able to lift heavy weights again. Well, fast forward a little, close to 10 years later, now owning my own fitness studio, I can deadlift like 500 plus pounds. I never had the surgery because I had to educate myself about the human body. I had to learn how to fix myself slowly. And I learned from the best in exercise, sports medicine doctors, and stuff like that. And doing that taught me that if you have the knowledge of the human body, if you give the body what it needs, if you're smart about it, you can help others avoiding the doctor. I'm not saying going to the doctor is bad. I'm just saying that you can give your body a fighting chance of being healthy, being fit, being strong, energetic, fixing its own injuries, aches, and pains. And that just gave me the passion to pursue this fitness journey of not just making people look good, but also feel good and be healthy.
So tell us about your fitness studio. What do you do at your fitness studio, and what can your clients expect when they come to your studio?
Yeah, so I have a studio here in Cleveland, Ohio, which is called BoFit, just like my first name, BoFit. And it's a personal training studio for the most part. So all day, me and my trainers, we see clients by appointment for one-on-one sessions, for small group training, which is like a semi-private session, 2 to 4 people at the same time. You still get like a sort of personal training vibe, but you share it with other people, like-minded people. And then we have also boot camps, like it's an open class for like 15 people, all working out at the same time, and just crushing it, sweating, huffing and puffing, having fun, and tons of high fives and stuff. So the energy is upbeat, always functional exercises, because we want you to work out in an environment that makes you better in real life. So there's no machines where you get to sit down and comfortably move a weight around. Everything is functional. You train like an athlete on your feet. You learn to control your body as well as other objects like heavy balls, kettlebells, barbells, dumbbells, sandbags, that kind of stuff. So high energy, tons of fun, tons of high fives, supportive community, just making life better one rep at a time.
So do you work with just regular everyday people, or do you work with famous people? And do you have like memberships or like regular gyms, or how does it work?
Well, famous people, I would say locally famous. Maybe there was some stand-up comedians. There's doctors, lawyers, but then most of our members make up just regular people like you and I. The working class people. They go to work and then they want to feel healthy. They want to feel good about themselves, so they come to work out. And yes, we have memberships. You sign up for different programs. Like I said, it's either one-on-one training, a small group training, or big, large fitness class, depending which one appeals more to you. If you have any injuries, or if you're getting ready for like something bigger, like a wedding or maybe a competition, then one-on-one might be better suited. For general fitness, you just join a class and have a ton of fun.
Tell us about your best-selling book, and tell us why you decided to choose the title Stay Sore.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, the title is Stay Sore, and the subtitle is How to Break Through the Fear of Change into a Better Life. So how change can make you better. And it started off with fitness. You cannot get fitter, you cannot get stronger, you cannot get leaner or lose weight or build muscle without getting uncomfortable. You have to do something that forces your body to adapt to the change, to the new challenge, and then become better. So that concept applies in life as well, because in life, nothing good comes easy. If you want a good relationship, you have to work on it. If you want a good degree, you have to go through a lot of exams and college and studying and a lot of sleepless nights. If you want a better job, you have to apply, to go to job hunt. If you want a raise or a promotion, you have to outwork the competition. So nothing good comes easy. And it started off with fitness, so I just called it Stay Sore, because when you're sore, you know you worked out pretty hard and you know your body's going to adapt and become better and stronger. And the book is a mindset book about that idea of getting out of your comfort zone, of chasing your dream, of working on your dream, because it's not going to happen by itself. If you want it, work on it. So, and every chapter goes through a different idea of how to structure your life, how to structure your time, what to do when you're unmotivated, what to do when you have doubt, what to do when you have anxiety, these kinds of things. And each chapter is also supported with real life stories from my own life of how I managed like the immigration thing, the opening my own business, and now I started the supplement line. So there's a lot of different things in the book that show you a lesson, and then how I applied that lesson in my own life to just prove that it is possible.
Well, I was just about to ask, what type of new projects are you working on? So we know the supplement line. Tell us about that and any other projects that you're working on.
Yes, thank you for the question. Well, I have the book. I might down the road. I haven't even started yet. Probably gonna write another book because my brain is always racing. I'm always thinking about new ideas to write down and help others. But yeah, I recently, a few months ago, I finally launched my supplement line. And being in the fitness industry, I see a lot of, I don't want to use any bad words, but a lot of not so good products out there where companies just try to make a quick buck. And I hate seeing people take those supplements and thinking they're doing something good for their body. So that's why I created something myself where I feel ethically comfortable offering this to other people, knowing that I put only the best products out there. My biggest goal, making it as close to natural whole food as possible. Because let's say you take a average multivitamin, that's all synthetically created vitamins. It's not even real food. It's not even a real element. It's synthetically created, just mimicking real food, just mimicking like the vitamin C, the B, all that stuff. So mine, I made it a point to make it derivatives from real food. So it's a whole food-based multivitamin and so on. There's sleeping supplements, like something that helps you sleep a little better. It's all from real products, from herbs, from roots, from fruits and vegetables, derivatives. So my goal was to make it as close to natural as possible with proper dosing. Nothing is underdosed. So I feel really proud and accomplished by that. So I can help others do the best for their body and not just try to do the best, but actually do the best. Another project I'm working on right now is the Stay Sore podcast. Just like the book Stay Sore, there's a Stay Sore podcast where I'm the host and I'm inviting a lot of professionals to talk about health, fitness, and mindset. So I talk to nutritionists, to gynecologists, to mindset coaches, people that can help you with your health and fitness physically as well as mentally. So that's a big project I'm working on. There's the video version of that on YouTube, the Stay Sore YouTube channel, as well as all the available audio podcast platforms, Stay Sore podcast. So those are the projects I'm working on, besides also like running the fitness business.
Well, tell us how we can purchase your book, get your supplements, and give out your contact information, your social media links, any websites that you have.
Oh yeah, thank you. So the book Stay Sore, you can just put in Stay Sore in Amazon and you can order it there. So Stay Sore on Amazon. And if you don't find it right away, you can put in Stay Sore and then Bo Skitsko, my name, maybe. But yeah, Stay Sore on Amazon. And then the supplements are on, it's one word, Bo Fit Studio. So Bo, my first name, fit into like fitness, Bo Fit, and then studio.com. That's our fitness studio's website. And then if you go to the shop part of it, if you do bofitstudio.com/shop, you can buy any of the supplements and we will ship them directly to you. As far as social media, would love if you guys, any of you follow me. It's Bo_Skitsko on pretty much any platform, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Bo_Skitsko.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bofitstudio.com/shop. Go check it out and purchase those supplements for that good health. Are there any topics or anything that we haven't talked about that you would like to cover? Any final thoughts before we close it out?
Final thoughts are, 99% of our health, physically as mentally, comes from our own decision making. Everything from what time do I go to bed? Do I really need to watch another episode of this show? What do I eat? What do I drink? What do I consume through my mouth, through my ears, through my eyes? Just take care of your health, and you will be surprised how much you can get out of it physically and mentally. Just take care of your health.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bo Skitsko. Bo, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Listeners, please be sure to follow, rate, review after listening. And for those Android users, go to the Google Play Store, download the Living the Dream with Curveball podcast app. For more information on the Living the Dream podcast, visit www.djcurveball.com. Until next time, stay focused on living the dream.